Hello and welcome to Dude's Comic Haul. I'm Jason and this is my weekly haul video where I share with you the new books that I've picked up. So without further ado, let's get into today's books. There are 4 coming up from DC, 3 from Marvel and 1 from Image. Starting off with DC, we have Aquaman, issue number 29. I think it was Sleepy Reader who mentioned about they were going to cross this over with Swamp Thing. So yesterday I picked up issue 27 and 28 to see what had been happening in the book. And I really enjoyed them, so I picked up 29 today as this come out today. And I'm definitely adding this to my pull list because I'm really enjoying Aquaman. It's one of those books that's really good, but it's really under the radar. You don't hear nobody talking about it. And also I really like the character because he's trying to find somewhere to belong, but he doesn't belong to Atlantis because they see him as being a human, so they don't really accept him. He doesn't belong to the surface world because they see him as belonging to Atlantis, but also they treat him as a bit of a joke and don't give him the respect they would give other superheroes. So he doesn't really fit in anywhere, but he's just trying to find somewhere to belong to, and I really like that. I think that's a really interesting take for a direction for a superhero to take. So yeah, I like that about the character, and I think that humanizes the character in a great deal. So yeah, I'm really enjoying that book. We then have The Flash, issue number 29. It concludes the 3-part Brian Buccellato story, though we have got a different artist I think on this issue. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how this concludes before we have the new creative team start next issue. So yeah, looking forward to see what happens there. We then have Justice League Dark, issue number 29. This is the final issue of Justice League Dark I will be picking up. I had 4 Justice League books on my pull list, and this was one of the ones I decided to drop. This concludes the Blight storyline. I'm hoping it's going to go out with a bang, but I'm a bit worried it's just going to go out with a bit of a whimper. We then have issue number 29 of Red Lanterns. Really loving Charles Soule's writing. This continues the Red Daughter of Krypton story with Supergirl now a Red Lantern. I'm really looking forward to seeing where they're going to go with this. I think there's a lot of potential. I hope it isn't just going to be a short story and then going to crossover kind of deal where they're going to go back to Supergirl being Supergirl in a few issues. I hope not, because I think there's some really great potential they can do with her character here before reverting her back. So yeah, I think this could be a good thing for her, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to do with it. We then jump over to Image, and we have Alex and Ada, issue number 5. This is the first issue I've picked up as it's come out. I caught up with this book, I think it was the week after issue 4 came out, and I managed to get the first 4 issues, and I really enjoyed this book, and so I'm definitely on board with the title. I'm really interested to see where they're going to go now, because we don't really know who Ada is, and now that her personality is going to get unlocked, it's going to be really interesting where they're going to take the book now and what direction this is going to push things in, because there's still a lot of things. We don't really know that much about Alex. We don't know that much about why that robot did go psycho. So there's still a lot of unanswered questions, so I'm really intrigued in what's going to happen next. We then jumping over to Marvel, we have Avengers issue number 27. This issue, if you can see the little thing down here, it says plus a special bonus book, All New Invaders number 1. So yeah, once you finished your main story, in the back of the book they reprint issue number 1 of All New Invaders, the whole issue, which I think is a fantastic idea. I think so often with these books you pay that extra $1 more, but you don't really get much for your book unless you are into your digital. If you're into your digital, it's a bargain, but if you're not into your digital, then you don't really get that much extra. You're just paying an extra $1 for nothing, basically. So I think it's really nice that they do this. I don't know how they decide it, if it's the books that aren't selling well, or what. I don't know how they decide which books they're going to do this with, but yeah, I thought it was a good idea. So yeah, that was good. Unfortunately, it is one of the books that I did pick up the first issue of. So yeah, I didn't really save anything there, but I still think it's a good idea. The main story here in Avengers, I think it's really picking up. Hickman's writing more for the team rather than just doing a great scientific story and then putting the Avengers in there. He's actually coming up with this issue. I think it was this one where we had the evil Avengers from another Earth come across. So that's going to be cool to see where that's going to go. And I think we had the Super Adaptoid or something in the last issue. Looking at the cover and remembering, I think these machines of what they called AIM. That AIM ad went wrong. So yeah, I'm enjoying this book. It's been good. Next up we have Superior Spider-Man issue number 30. Again, you get a special bonus Black Widow with this one. So yeah, in the back you get Black Widow issue number 1, as well as like Spider-Man. So that's good. Again, it's another book that I picked up. I picked up Black Widow the weekend and added it to my pull list. I'm really excited about this issue of Superior Spider-Man. I've really been enjoying what Dan Slott's been doing. The long-term planning and everything on this book has been fantastic. I've got so many questions about how are we going to get back to Peter Parker, what's going to happen to Dr. Octopus, who's the Green Goblin, you know, is there going to be a twist there, what's going to happen to Anna Maria, and there's just so many things I've got so many questions about. I'm really excited about this, and this will be the first book I read. And finally, my books this week, we have Uncanny Avengers issue number 18. No, it's not number 1, it's 18, but they're trying to confuse you with numbers. And I don't need much help getting confused with numbers, because I'm not good with numbers. So this book has been brilliant. Most superhero books by Marvel and DC are a bit predictable, because you know they can't kill certain characters. So there's that edge that independent books have, because you never know who's safe, because they can potentially kill anyone. Where with the superhero books from Marvel and DC, they don't have that, except for this book, which last issue they destroyed the Earth, and that shouldn't happen. So I'm really intrigued with where this book's going to go. We get Daniel Acuna back on art this issue, and I'm really excited for this. And this is one where those of you who are into your digital get your bargain. If you look at the bottom there, not only do you get a digital edition of this book, but you also get a free copy of the first trade of this book as well, to download if you want. So that's pretty cool if you're into your digital. If not, you're just giving Marvel an extra $1 for nothing. But hey, but yeah, I'm looking forward. That will be the second book I think I'll read this week. Finally, a thing I picked up was this. I picked up 2000 AD. It is a different cover. The cover is usually the same comic book material as inside, but the cover's a bit thicker. But then looking, they have put the price up by 10 pence. So they're charging 10 pence more than usual. So that's probably going to pay for my cover. But I don't mind paying 10p extra with a cover like this, because I really like this cover. It feels really smooth. But yeah, but this, if you've ever considered picking up 2000 AD, this is the issue. You get 5 new stories, so you don't have to kind of try and catch up. This has 5 brand new spanking stories. A great place to jump on board if you've ever had an inkling for picking up 2000 AD. And this is I think about my 5th issue since I started picking it up regularly, after hearing Beer and Comics talk about it, and I've really enjoyed it, and I'm really glad that I jumped on board, because the stories have been really good, though I do like my sci-fi. So that's it comic book wise. Before I go, I did mention in my random comic book thoughts video I did yesterday that I had trouble sometimes with the comments, putting comments in, because it was a difficult job. So like, bear with me, I will reply to comments, but it might take me a week. Yesterday when I was uploading my video, I was having a bit of a look around, and I found this brilliant button called Community, and if I click on it on YouTube, it takes me into all the comments that have been left on my videos, and I can just reply to them. So it's really that I thought that's really good. It was really easy to answer people who'd left me comments. So anyone who's left me comments over the last week, I've answered them all. Further back than that, I will try and go back and answer everybody eventually. But that's going to make it easy. I just wish now they had the same community button on there when you went on your app on your phone or on your tablet. If they had that, it would be perfect. But yeah, so that I just wanted to mention that, you know, because anybody else out there who has trouble answering their comments, look for the community. When you go into your video manager on YouTube, look for it. It's down the side, Community. You click on that button and it has all your comments on there, and it's really easy then to just kind of answer all the comments. So that was something that was really good. So yeah, that's me done for this week. I will be back on tomorrow, Thursday. I've done it. I've actually done it. I've recorded the next part. I think it's part 14 of my reviews of the Marvel Ultimate Graphic Novel Collection, where I review Fantastic Four, Unthinkable, and Mighty Thor: The Last Viking. So those two books will be reviewed, so look for that tomorrow. Then Friday or Saturday, depending when I've read my comics, I will be uploading a new review video. It might even be Sunday. I don't know yet. But some point over the weekend, you'll see me upload my comic book review video. And then I will be back on Tuesday with another Marvel Ultimate Graphic Novels review. I think in that one I'll be reviewing Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars Part 2 and Civil War. Will be the two books I'll be reviewing in that. And then I will be back next Wednesday, of course, with another comic haul video. So, yeah, it leaves me to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have a great new comic book day and enjoy your books. I've been Jason. This has been Dude's Comic Haul. Bye for now.